Hey everyone, and welcome to Starwatch. I'm Sam Hallenbeck, and a lot of different feet have filled Jack Ryan's respective size 10s. From Alec Baldwin to Harrison Ford to Ben Affleck, the Tom Clancy created character has been at the heart and soul of such films as The Hunt for Red October, Patriot Games, Clear and Present Danger, and The Sum of All Fears. Well, now Star Trek's Chris Pine gives up helming the Enterprise to assume the mantle in Jack Ryan, Shadow Recruit.
This is quarterback. I have a situation. Somebody tried to kill me.
And judging by this guy, well, the welcome wagon doesn't come in economy sizes. It's not a problem for Jack Ryan, though.
Jack, is work okay?
Yeah.
That's Keira Knightley as Kathy Ryan, Jack's wife, with Kevin Costner as Ryan's superior.
Now talk me through your very scary scenario.
Costner, by the way, was once up to play Jack Ryan in the first film in the character's series, 1990's The Hunt for Red October, but failed to take on Dances with Wolves instead. I guess what goes around comes around. Sort of.
Jack?
I have to go to Moscow.
Why don't you want me to come?
Because I'm gonna be working the whole time.
Now, while the film's centered around a Tom Clancy-created character, this one's not the visualization of one of the late author's books. Director and co-star Kenneth Branagh sticks close to the Clancy mantra, painting the Russians as the bad guys, who do their best to crack the U.S. economic skeleton where it hurts with a terrorist attack.
Can we have a minute, please?
No, this is geopolitics, not couples therapy.
Congratulations on the film. It was a lot of fun. It was a great follow-up. I don't call it a follow-up, possibly a prequel. Would you say that's an apt description?
I don't know. Yeah, a prequel. Maybe we're establishing the character of Jack Ryan in a kind of a post 9/11 world and what that character would be like, defined by that event and defined by the world of banking and ultimately how interconnected and gray morally this world is nowadays.
Your character arrives in Moscow, and one of the scenes that were provided is shown to his hotel room by a huge man. Tell me about shooting this scene. This guy was enormous.
Nonzo is a lovely guy. You've seen him in Game of Thrones. He's like 6'5" and 300-something pounds of muscle, and he's a big teddy bear of a guy. But that being said, when you're throwing people around or trying to throw someone around who's much bigger than you are, it can make for a long week of shooting. What the hell is going on here?
Sometimes the ones closest to us are the ones we should trust the least. We all have our secrets.
The one thing I noticed about your character, there is a non-blinking stare in the delivery, and I was thinking, if I was to be trying this myself, I would be feeling my eyes drying out, and it's all I would be able to concentrate on. How do you do this?
Well, it was interesting, actually. I think you do have to. I meditate quite a lot, and I do it twice a day, and have done for about 10 or 12 years. And there's something about meditation that allows you to, because sometimes what you're doing is literally trying to let your eyes relax and let the feeling behind your eyes relax, and just kind of be completely still. And when you hook into that, something different happens. And so that quality in Sherevin, a quiet, icy thing, was something I worked hard at.
But the ice needs moisture. Occasionally, you do need moisture now and again.
I drank a lot of water.
You think this is game, Jack?
I read there was a point in your life at which you decided you didn't think you were going to have a career in film, and you were going to move to New York. And you were all packed up and ready to go to New York. You decided, no, I'm not going to do that. If you had made that move, do you think we'd be sitting here right now having this conversation?
Too difficult to say. Who knows? I don't know. Life is a crazy series of seemingly, unrelated but interconnected events, so I have no idea.
So would you have any advice for up-and-coming actors in light of that experience?
It's such a crapshoot, and you do have to love it, and you have to be willing, obviously, to withstand a lot of rejection. And as long as you can separate, I think, your sense of self and validation and all that from your job, then I think you're going to be okay. But if you can't, you're in for, ultimately, I think, a world of hurt. But let's stay positive.
I